Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a 1-hour full body Pilates HIIT routine. So coming onto your hands and knees on your mat, we're going to take some hip circles side to side in our tabletop position. Maybe placing the backs of your hands onto the floor, taking a little wrist stretch, bending at your elbows, and bobbing up and down. And now placing the bottoms of your hands on the mat, fingertips facing your knees, walk out those wrists. Maybe shifting your hips back and forwards, little stretch through the forearms. And placing your hands forwards, we're going to raise our knees off the mat into a beast pose, and then we're going to shift our feet to the floor for a downward facing dog, repeating this motion. So those knees just drop to a hover, press it back. For 3, 2, 1, we're going to hold that beast, tiny pulse. And kicking that left leg high to the sky, knee to nose. Kick it high, knee to nose. Kick it high, knee to nose. We are moving quickly through class today. Last one, hold that knee to your chest, place the left foot to the floor, and now we're going to do some lunge pulses, extending those legs straight, coming down to a lunge, hands are on the floor. Always taking breaks as you need them. On this next extension, pause for a stretch. For 3, 2, 1, moving back to that beast pose, to downward facing dog, repeating this motion. You know what's coming. Last one, hold that beast pose, pulse your knees to the floor. And kick that right leg high to the sky, knee to nose. Kick it high, knee to nose. Last one, holding your knee to your chest. And placing your right foot onto the floor. Leg extension, lunge pulse. Feeling the hamstring stretch. Hold the stretch here at the top. All right, and placing both knees on the floor, we'll make our way onto our backs. Legs go high into the sky, shoulder blades lift off the mat, scissor legs, tapping your hands behind each leg. If you want to make it a stretch, you can grab behind your calf, pulling your leg towards your face. Lower back presses into the floor. All right, left leg high, right leg hovers, pulse your arms up and down, hundreds. A wonderful modification is to drop your right foot to the floor. Keep pulsing your arms. On this next move, we will be doing a double leg lift. The difference here is your bottom leg comes up to meet the top leg, then drops down, and then the top leg comes down to meet the bottom leg. Wonderful modification is to drop your right toes to the floor. Staying with this move while I explain the next one. On the next move, we're going to be hugging our knees into our chest, extending the legs long, hugging them in, and then shooting them up, hips reaching high to the sky. Watch me here. Extend long, shoot them high. Extend long, shoot them high. So those hips are lifting off the floor. For 3, 2, 1, legs extend high to the sky, pulsing towards your toes. All right, back to the top, scissor legs, second set. We're doing everything over again. Yes, you can. This is tough. For 3, 2, 1. Right leg high, left leg hovers, hundreds. Going at your own pace. For 3, 2, 1. Double leg lift. Left leg reaches to the right, drops down. Right leg reaches to the left, comes up. Arms are reaching long by your sides. You could always bend more at your knees here to make it a little easier, or drop your left toes to the floor. For 3, last 2, last 1, hug it in, extend it long, hips shoot high. We're moving quick. It's like you really are in class with me. Reaching your legs high to the sky, pulse, 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 reach for your toes. We will be moving into bridges next, placing your feet wide, the width of your mat. Make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Press your hips high to the sky, squeeze your glutes at the top, drop them to a hover. All the way up, all the way down, full range. Hold them at the top, pulse. All right, moving on. We're going to march it in, march it out. Feet come hips distance, feet come wide. That right leg is leading. March it out. You could take your robot arms at your sides, pressing your elbows into the floor. And keeping those feet wide, full range. All the way up, all the way down. Little Olive has decided that this is the perfect place for her to sit, and I think we're all happy about it. For 3, 2, 1, hold your hips at their highest point, pulse. Squeeze your glutes. And we're going to march it out. Left foot is leading this time. March it in, march it wide. This time, pausing with your feet hips distance. Make sure you can still swipe your heels with your fingertips. Full range. Hold your hips high, tiny pulse. All right, drop your hips to the floor. We're going to hug our knees into the chest and give yourself a rock and roll up. We're going to meet in a high plank, pressing the earth away from you. Side plank, alternating sides. Walk it out. Feet are staggered, hips are stacked. Reaching one arm high and then the other. And we're going to pause with the right hand on the floor, extending the left arm over your head. We're going to pull our elbow to our knee. Modification, drop the right knee to the floor. Pausing with your elbow to your knee here. Just hold it for 3, 2, 1. Don't drop that knee. Pull it into your chest. We're in a high plank. Drop your left knee to the floor. Pull it up to your chest. Hover, up, hover, up, hover, up. All right, step it back. Alternating side to side plank. Here I am going to modify for you, coming down onto your knees for this. And now pausing with the left hand firmly placed on the floor. Right arm extends, knee to elbow. And hold that knee to elbow. Remember not to drop for 3, 2, 1. High plank, pull your right knee into your chest. Drop it to a hover, pull it in. To a hover, pull it in. All right, last one. Step it back, high plank. Drop your knees to the floor, little child's pose. All right, we're going to push up, child's pose. Push up, child's pose, moving through. We are on our knees. Hold it halfway, tiny pulse. Pulse those arms, pulse that chest towards the floor. All right, press it back, downward facing dog. Walk those feet out. Coming all the way up into standing position, we're going to take some squats. Sitting low into your heels, press your hips high, squeeze your glutes at the top, going at your own pace. For 3, 2, 1, transition, jump squats. Jump it up, sit it back. Modification is just to raise up onto your toes. The next cardio move is going to be called a punch jack. I'm going to face you to show you how it's done. So you're jacking your feet out and in, punching side to side. Those fists right under your chin. For 3, 2, 1. Coming back to the top of your mat. Squats. Sit low, squeeze. Sit low, squeeze. Hold at the bottom for a double pulse, squeeze. Double pulse, squeeze. Remember to switch that weight into your heels, out of the front of your feet. Hold it at the bottom, tiny pulse. Stay low. Nice job. Sit those booties back. Get ready for another round of cardio in 3, 2, 1. Jump squats. Let's go. Hop it out. Transition punch jack, side to side. You got it. You got it. Stay with it. Nice work. Jumping jacks. I'm turning to face you. Jack it out. You can modify jumping jacks by walking them out. All right, burpees. Let's go. If you want to make this harder, you can add a push-up at the bottom. Stay with it. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to meet in a high plank on our mat. Coming into center here. Pressing the earth away. And maybe walking it back into a downward facing dog. Coming all the way up onto our feet. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, arms reach high. Left foot forward, right foot back. Lunges. Bending at 90-degree angles with your knees. Holding that lunge at the bottom, tiny pulse. Last 2. Last 1, hands reach to the floor. Beast pose. We're going to walk it out in our beast. Tap our toes side to side. Take a look up here. This one's a little complicated. It takes some coordination. Modification is just to tap your knee. Keep those legs bent. And pausing with that left foot on the floor, we're going to extend our right leg long and tap our toes. So the left foot is all the way down on the floor. You can drop your hips, your booty to the floor as a modification. Another thing you could do is pull your elbow to your knee instead of keeping that leg long. Last one. We're going to move back into a beast pose. Knees are hovering off the floor. And kicking your right leg high, knee to your chest. You could add a hop through the left leg. This is optional. And stepping your right foot forward, lunges. Hands could come to your hips. This will lower your heart rate. Hold it at the bottom, tiny pulse. Maybe reaching your arms high. This will increase your heart rate. And hands plant to the floor. Meet me back in your beast. We're going to walk it out. Tap your toes. Pausing with your right foot flat on the floor. Leg lift, tap your toes. Remember, you could just pull that knee in or even drop your booty to the floor. Last 2. Last 1, beast. Kicking your left leg high to the sky. You could add a hop with the right foot. Pull your left knee to your chest. And stepping your left foot forward, we'll meet in our lunge. Arms reach high, lunge, right knee to chest. Lunge, right knee to chest. For 3, 2, 1, meet me in a static lunge. We're going to reach our arms down to our left side, twist. Reach them high, twist. And now we're going to hold the twist and we're going to pulse. Pulse it out, facing the left side. Legs are staying static. You could even drop your right knee to the floor. All right, transition. Close lunge, long lunge. Close lunge, long lunge. Staying low, staying bouncy. And hold the close lunge, tiny pulse. I'm just turning to face you. Transition. We're going to do a leg raise to the side and reach our arms high over our heads. Leg lift, close lunge, leg lift, close lunge. Inhaling as you reach your arms high, exhaling as you sit. And now we're going to hold that right leg for a pulse. Stand it all the way up. For 3, 2, 1, single leg deadlift. Reaching your hands to the floor, slight bend in the left leg, pulling that knee up with your body. Kick it back. And now, meeting me in a warrior 3, we're going to tap the right toes to the floor, extend and kick it back, also doing a tricep extension. And now hold that pulse, pulse it back. And we're going to be getting ready for some cardio. In 3, 2, 1. Arms reach high, kick those toes out in front of you. Pull those arms by your sides, reach them high, pull them in. Kick those toes out, straight in front of you. Turning to face you so you can see me a little better. We'll transition, jump rope. Continue to kick those feet out, but now you're holding a pretend jump rope. And now we're gonna hop it side to side, and we're gonna roll our fists, doing a little dance. Switch directions with those fists. For 3, 2, 1. Fists under your chin, 3 punches, left knee comes into your chest. Punch, 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 knee in. That right leg is back. All right, from the top, arms are going to reach high. Pull them in, kick those legs out in front of you. Transition, jump rope. Keep kicking those legs out in front. Reach those arms high, hop it side to side, roll out your fists. Switch directions. Last two. Last one. Right foot steps forward, triple punch, right knee in. Triple punch, right knee in. For 3, 2, 1. Leaving that right foot forward, left foot back. Arms reach high, lunge, knee in. Lunge, right knee pulls in. And now we're going to hold the static lunge, reach the arms to the right side, then reach them high, twist. Holding the twist to the right side. Pulse. Transition. Close lunge, long lunge. Let's go. Stay with me. You're doing such a great job. This isn't easy. Remembering why you came to your mat. Stay with it. All right, holding that close lunge, tiny pulse. Remember what's coming. We're going to be doing a leg lift, reaching those arms high. Leg lift with the left leg. Hold and pulse. Leg lift. Pulse it. For 3, 2, 1. Single leg deadlift. Slight bend in the right leg. All right. Body parallel to the floor. Tap your left toes to the mat. Kick it back with that tricep extension. Holding it at the top, tiny pulse. For 3, 2, 1. Facing the side of our mat, we're going to sink into a goddess squat and do our heels. Toes are going to point to the corners of the mat, sitting into your heels. We're going to take 3 pulses on the way down and then shoot it up. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Next time you're sitting in your goddess, let's just sit low and pulse, teeing out your arms. And now we're going to shift through our core side to side. For 3, 2, and last 1. Stand it all the way up. Tap your toes side to side, sitting into your heels. Send the booty back. And next time you're on the left side, hold it there. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And now we're going to slowly wiggle our right foot in towards our left foot. Bring your hands to your heart. We're just going to tap our right toes to the side while we do a fly with our arms. Shoulder fly, tap. For 3, last 2, 1 second set. Tap your toes side to side. Send the booty back. Next time you're on the right side, hold it, tiny pulse. Sit it back into your heel. And slowly wiggle the left foot into the right. We're going to sit low in the right heel, tap the left toes out, fly. For 3, 2, 1. Step it wide, star pose. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Stretching into your hamstrings. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Stay here for as long as you'd like. You could pause the video. And when you're ready, hands on your thighs. Inhale it up. Stand to the top of your mat. We're going to take some fast feet. Pump it out. Arms are getting into it. Swing them forward and back. Cardio burst. Let the booty shake. Transition, reach it side to side. You know what's coming? You guessed it. Burpees. Let's go. Next time you're on your feet, stay there. Fast feet, let's go. Reach it high, side to side. Whoop whoop. I'm going to face you to demonstrate. Now we're going to cut our arms across. Cut your arm across. Side to side, sweep. Here we go, second set. I'm looking at you. Burpees. For 3, 2, 1. That was our last set of burpees. I promise. Meet me in a plank. Drop your knees to the floor. Child's pose. Pressing your palms into the mat. Making your way into a comfortable seat, I'm going to be sitting on my knees. We're going to tee out our arms and take tiny circles with our shoulders forwards. Transitioning now to big shoulder circles. And now we're just going to flap our wings, flap your arms up and down. Faster, faster. All right, tiny shoulder circles backwards. Big shoulder circles backwards. And now pointing your arms forwards. We are going to be doing a curl with our forearms, pulling the tops of our hands towards our face. And now holding your arms straight out in front of you, just flap them up and down. Next up, we're going to tee out those arms, squeeze your fists. Squeeze them as tight as you can. That thumb is wrapped around your other fingers. It's not underneath them. Pull your elbows towards your sides. Squeeze your fists. Little forearm pump. For 3, hold it, 2, 1, reach them high, slowly, and release. Shake out your fingers. Making your way back to a tabletop, we're going to do some more push-ups. Let's do it. Pump them out. For 3, making your way all the way to the ground. 2, 1, belly meets the floor, resting your head on top of your hands, feet together, pumping your knees off the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Hold it lifted. Tiny pulse. Thighs are off the floor. And extending your legs long behind you. Arms are going to reach out in front. Swimmers, a great modification is to just do your arms or just do your legs. Last 2. Last 1. Hands come to the floor. Press it back. Push-ups, let's go. Belly drops to the floor in 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Second round, feet together. Pump those knees off of the mat. And extending your arms and your legs long for our second set of swimmers. Let's go. Hands will come to meet the floor. Press it all the way up, high plank. Last little set of cardio, plank jacks. For 3, 2, and last 1. We're gonna drop our knees to the floor, press it back for a child's pose. Maybe pausing the video here to get a quick sip of water before we get back into it. Meeting me laying on your left side, we're gonna be taking leg lifts with the right leg. Holding that right leg in line with your hip, tiny pulse. Second set, leg lifts, full range. Transition, we are going to be rainbowing the right leg, toes to the front, heel to the back. For 3, 2, 1. Dropping your right leg down, maybe giving that booty a little love. We're going to switch sides. Full range with the left leg. Holding it for a pulse. Back to that full range. Transition to the rainbow with the left leg. And now we'll be holding our left leg for a pulse. For 3, 2, 1, dropping your left leg, maybe giving that booty some love. And now I want you to meet me on your back. Lay it all the way down. We're going to be taking some bicycles, tapping your elbow to opposite knee. Holding your left knee in, right leg hovers, pulse to the left side. On the next move, we're going to be doing a bicycle with the left leg and a leg lift with the right leg. Watch me. Second set, bicycles. Right knee in, left leg long, pulse to the right side. Reaching your arms forwards, we're going to leg lift with the left leg and bicycle with the right. And now, both legs are going to reach high to the sky. We're going to pulse in, pulse wide. Pulse in, feet together, pulse wide, feet apart. Pulse in, pulse out. Pulse in, pulse out. And now holding those hands between your legs, reach and pulse. And reaching those hands outside of your legs, feet together, pulse wide. For 3, 2, 1, feet drop to the floor, hips distance. We're just going to do some sit-ups. Elbows are wide. And reach those arms high, tiny pulse. Three, 2, 1, lay it all the way down. Hugging your knees into your chest, rock it side to side. Pulling your right knee in towards your chest, extending the left leg long. We're going to twist the right knee over to the left side. Right shoulder reaches for the floor. Moving back to center. Now we're going to hug the left knee into our chest. Right leg extends. Pulling the left knee over to the right side. Back to center. We will be moving into a happy baby pose, hooking your hands onto the bottoms of your feet, pulling those knees into your armpits. And now extending both legs high in the sky, point and flex your feet. Hugging your knees into your chest, rock and roll yourself up. Meet me in a comfortable seat for our closing breaths. Taking a moment here to center yourself, closing your eyes, meeting yourself where you are. Reaching your left fingertips to the floor, just bending your neck gently over to the right side. And now reaching your right fingertips to the floor, bending your neck to the left side. Being very gentle with these stretches, we'll roll our chin from one side to the other. And now, hands over the heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Peace, love, and gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you for making it to your mat. I hope you enjoyed class. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye!